Don't judge me because my cart over $1,300. Because how much in your cart? I'm waiting. That's what I thought. Just as bad. If you're interested in seeing what is in my cart, then keep on watching. Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Mercedes. I make beauty content on this channel. If that's the type of content that you like, consider subscribing so you don't miss my future uploads. Without further delay, this is the latest installment in my Sephora Savings Event video series. And this is the What's in My Cart / wish list edition. And I don't know why I did that. In this video, we are going to talk through what's in my cart. I have a mixture of skincare, fragrance, and makeup. But let's kick it off with skincare because there's 2 items that I want to stock up on and 1 product that I've never tried before that I want to pick up during the savings event. And let's kick it off with that product. So this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Base Moisturizer and Primer with vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. So this is a product that I have been wanting to try forever, y'all. It puts me in the mindset of the Charlotte Tilbury Miracle Cream. I don't know if that's the name. I'll insert a picture and or the name somewhere. But it's a Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer, base, primer, all-in-one combination product. I know this product from Bobbi Brown has been around for a while and people love it. The girlies swear by it. I just have never tried it before. So I thought I would try it. I love some vitamin C. I love some hyaluronic acid. My skin eats both of those ingredients up. And so I thought I would try it. It's supposed to be very hydrating, which makes sense with the hyaluronic acid. Plumping, I don't need plump. She a little plump. Include vitamin C, which I already mentioned. It's paraben free, which like everything says is paraben free, which is good. And then lastly, obviously it has the hyaluronic acid. It's their best-selling hydrating primer that nourishes, plumps, and preps the skin to improve your foundation base. So that is one of the reasons why I thought I would check it out. Again, I love the ingredients that are included in it. I'm thinking, why not pick it up during the savings event when I can get 20% off? So I'm planning to pick that up. I'm just going with the normal size. So I think there's a really large size, which I was tempted to get because usually I like the jumbo size. There's the really small size, which I wasn't interested in, and then there's the normal size. Let's switch gears now and actually talk about the Belief True Cream Aqua Bomb SPF 45 Korean Moisturizer Face Sunscreen. This is my absolute favorite. The reason I swear by this product, I've been buying it for years, is that it includes an SPF and a moisturizer all in one. And the SPF is 45. I try to go really high with my SPF, and so this one being 45 is really good for me. It's pretty much best for all skin types. I looked at the website and it says oily, combo, normal skin, but then it says dry, combo, and normal skin. That includes every skin type pretty much. It's supposed to be lightweight, although I don't know if I would call it lightweight. She thick. When you put her on, you know that you have put on something that is moisturizing. Like, it is very thick. So not necessarily lightweight like the claims say. It's obviously a 2-in-1. I'm looking at the website. Moisturizing sunscreen with broad spectrum SPF 45. The good thing about it is that you can replace your moisturizer in your routine. So I even use it during the summertime, but it's especially good in the wintertime when my skin is drier. I usually have several backups of it because, like I said, I do use it so regularly, pretty much every day, no matter what. So that means I'm wearing my SPF all year round. Okay, the last skincare item on my list, it's a replacement of a product that I swear by that I've been buying for years, which is the Tatcha the Deep Cleanse Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. That's a mouthful, but I love her down. Love her down. I've tried so much from the brand Tatcha because I love their brand. Like, I love them. This is an Allure, I think, 2020 Best of Beauty Award winner. I don't place too much stock in that, but if that moves you at all, it's oil-free. It's best for oily, combo, and normal skin, which is good. It's been designated clean by Sephora, which is great. It's supposed to be clarifying and pore minimizing. For people with dry skin, this would not necessarily be the best option, so you should probably check out the rice wash. But if you have combo, oily, and normal skin, you should definitely check this product out. I love the little exfoliating beads that's in it, and I just like the fact that it's gentle. It is really, really mild and gentle on the skin like the name suggests, and I am never without it. They have it in the travel size and they have it in the full size. I love her down. So anyways, those are the 3 skincare products that I'm planning on picking up. Let's shift gears and talk about fragrance. Okay, with fragrance, I'm gonna have a little fun. I'm going to pick up some staples that I'm just running low on or I'm out of, but I'm also going to try some new to me fragrances that I've not tried before. This very first fragrance falls into that category. It is by Rosie Jane, Missy Eau de Parfum, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm interested in picking her up. She comes in a standard and mini size, and I'm going to shoot for what? The standard size, because like I douse myself in perfume, so that would be a joke. But I definitely wouldn't mind, if I like it, having a small size to go in my purse. Just a couple of the claims, and then I'll talk about some of the notes. So it's paraben free, it's clean, and it's vegan, and it's what they describe as a layerable scent. It's in the fragrance family called Fresh. The scent type is Fresh Solars. I never heard of that one before. The key notes though, this is where it gets me. The notes is green mandarin, and I love the smell of this one. Coconut and pineapple. I love those 2 notes, those scents. I want to smell like a pina colada in the dead of winter, and that is why I want to check her out. So let's transition to the very next fragrance, which is also a newer fragrance, which is YSL Libre Flowers, Flames, and Eau de Parfum Floral. But I wanted to try this one when it came out. I'm actually going to try it in the smaller size. It's described as a layerable scent as well, which I like. It's described as a fresh scent, which is nice. It's in the fresh fragrance family. Notice a theme here. Its scent type though is fresh florals, and its keynotes are palm tree flower accord, lily flower accord, and orange blossom absolute. So this one is described as a warm, sensual, sun-kissed interpretation of the iconic Libre. I love the Libre. Like, I even love Libre Intense. Like, I love Libre Down. The bottle is giving. The family of fragrances are giving. I'm planning on picking her up. So the next fragrance is Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum. I've had this fragrance many times. I'm just out, and so I've been wanting to pick it up because I love to layer this with a few of my replica scents. Like, love it down. Like, certain scents I love to layer this specific Chanel scent with them, and so I thought I would pick it up. For those of you who are not familiar with it, it's in the floral fragrance family as well. The scent type is warm florals, a sparkling ambering fragrance that recalls a darling love Coco Chanel. I have to restock on Coco Mademoiselle. Okay, the last fragrance that I'm planning to pick up has been on my list for a minute. It's the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia Cologne. I've been smelling it forever, but I've just never picked it up. This is a unisex genderless scent, just in case it's interesting for you to know. It's also a layerable scent. Every scent is a layerable scent. It is from the floral fragrance family. Its scent type is a fruity floral. I love me a fruity floral down, and so I can't wait to get it. So its key notes are King William pear, freesia, and patchouli. I love me some patchouli down. Like, I know it's a very acquired scent. I love pear. I love a patchouli. I think this is going to be perfect. Bringing the floral, the patchouli, and the pear together, fire. So those are the fragrances that I'm planning on picking up. Let's shift gears now and talk about the last category, which is makeup, because your girl has a lot of makeup that I'm planning on picking up. Let's start with brushes in the makeup category. Okay, so this first brush I've been wanting to pick up for a while. I heard nothing but good things about it. I don't know why I haven't picked it up previously, but it is the House Labs by Lady Gaga Cruelty-Free Concealer Brush. I love a good concealer brush down. This brush is supposed to be superb at blending that concealer in seamlessly without lifting too much of the product up, because we all know some brushes are good, especially concealer brushes, but then they lift up too much of the product. So apparently I've watched some reviews on this, and I've heard some of my favorite YouTubers mention it, and it's not supposed to do that. It has a dome, curve, and pointed tip that is supposed to be engineered for effortless blending and coverage in those hard to reach areas, in particular underneath the eye, which is what I need. The formula types it's supposed to be used with are liquid. It's supposed to offer a buildable coverage. The bristle type is synthetic, in case you're curious, and it is cruelty free, which is on par with the House Labs line. So that's the first brush that I'm planning on picking up. The next 2 brushes I'm picking up are from the Sephora collection, which is fitting because the second video in this series is my recommendations around which brushes you should pick up during the sale, and I recommend some Sephora brushes. So do check that video out if you haven't already. The next brush that I'm picking up is a backup of my Sephora Collection Pro Foundation brush. brush. I love this brush. It is a marvelous, full coverage, dome shaped, easy to use makeup brush that buffs that foundation in the skin like a butter baby. I have both the full size and I also have the smaller travel size. I'm just picking up a backup because I'm almost always using this Sephora 70 brush. And so it made sense for me to go in and pick up another one of the brushes as well. Just in case you're unfamiliar, it offers full coverage. You can use it with liquid and cream formulas. It says on the website you can use it with pressed powder formulas as well. I guess I can see that. I never use mine with anything other than cream and liquid concealers. And in fact, I pretty much only ever use it with liquid concealers. But nonetheless, that is the Sephora 70, and I cannot wait to get my hands on another backup brush. The last makeup brush that I'm planning to pick up is also from the Sephora collection, and it is the 59. I also covered the 59 in my brush recommendations video, but let me tell you about that brush really quickly. It's designed to be used with press or loose powders. It's essentially an all-over powder brush. You can use it with your setting powders, you can use it with your finishing powders, your pressed foundations. It's a smaller powder brush, so it's smaller than the 50, so it allows you to be more targeted and precise with your powder application. And it is why it is one of my favorites. I hardly ever use the 50 because I find it to just be too large. So let's shift gears now and talk about blushes, because I'm actually planning on picking up a lot of blushes, which is no surprise because blush is actually one of my favorite makeup products. Makeup by Mario, I'm picking up 2 of the Soft Pop Plumping Cream Blush Veils, one in the color Strawberry Sunset and the other in the color Paradise Pink. So I have one here in front of me. This is in the color Papaya Pop. This is what it looks like, just in case you're curious, you've never seen it. I picked this one up a little while back. So I have one, but I want to pick up the other 2. They're pink. It's described as a veil because it offers a more radiant finish, so it's not a full coverage finish. It offers a light coverage. It's supposed to be plumping. I don't notice any plumping effect when I've applied the Papaya Pop, but who knows? Everything says it's plumping nowadays, and it don't do nothing but tingle like the lip plumping stuff. So anyway, it's random. I digress. It's supposed to have hyaluronic acid in it, which is great. It's a weightless blush that hydrates the skin while also giving this very beautiful veil-like sheer coverage. I think that you can actually build it up. It's buildable to me. So I thought that I would pick up 2 more because I'm a blush junkie. The other Mario product, and I have several of them, but I have one out right now. This is the Soft Pop Cream Blush Stick. I want to pick the color Soft Coral up. This is what they look like. I've showed them so many times on my channel. So it just rolls up like this. On the other end, there's the brush. I just want to pick up the coral color. I love a good coral blush. This is a stick formula, obviously. I love a stick formula. It's a medium to full coverage. It also is said to offer a radiant finish, and it's in the cream formula. Why not? I am picking up blush, so why don't I pick up another shade in this line, because I'm a huge fan of them and I swear by it. So I'm also hoping to get my hands on the Patrick Ta Barbie Duo. So it's the Barbie Duo and Lip Plumper set. It keeps going in and out of stock, so who knows if I'll actually be able to get my hands on it, but it's in my cart at any rate. It comes with the High Shine Lip Gloss. The blush from Patrick Ta is in a cream formula. Here's one of the Patrick Ta blushes if you're unfamiliar. So it comes with this powder and cream formula. So there is the cream formula here and the powder formula here. You're supposed to apply the cream formula first and then top it off with the powder. The Barbie one, you'll see it on the screen. She pretty, bright pink. I like the Patrick Ta blushes. They're not my absolute favorites, but I do like it. So I'm planning on picking that one up. Okay, the next blush set that I'm planning to pick up is the Danessa Myricks, the Yummy Forever Flush Lip and Cheek set. This one has 2 full-size blushes and then 2 small blushes. Okay, one is Dancing Queen, which I was on the fence about. The other's Jubilee, which I hadn't picked up. So those are the 2 full-size ones. And I think Spice Latte and Red Velvet are the other colors, and they're the smaller ones. I love her blushes. I've talked about them on the channel. I swear by them. I was considering picking this up, the individual blush blushes, at least Dancing Queen Up for the fall. It's like this beautiful plum color that I just think will look fantastic. I thought that would be nice to pick up for the winter. And then there's also the red. And the nice thing about the blushes, I never use them this way, but you can use them on your lips as well. Let's shift gears now and talk about the single eye product that I'm picking up. So I want to pick up a makeup palette, y'all. And I know what you're thinking if you're not new here. Like, you barely wear eyeshadow. Why do you keep picking up eyeshadow? I have so many palettes that I never use. But this palette looks like it could get me to use it. This is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm eyeshadow palette. Y'all, this palette looks like it's gonna eat down. She gorgeous. You see her on the screen. I love all these golds, the brown, supposed to be long wearing, shimmer finish, metallic finish, so a lot of different finishes, which I'm here for. 15 shades. 15 shades, y'all. I need her in my life. This palette, it's like described as having the peachy nudes, rich caramels, which it feels like it, bronzy hues, and golden browns. If I'm going to use a palette, it's gonna look like this. So I'm hoping to pick her up. We'll see if she crosses the purchase finish line. But she's been in my cart from the beginning of it all, so she might actually make it. Let's shift gears and talk about the 5 lip products that I am planning to pick up. The first one, I already have it, but I'm picking up another one. It's the Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse. It comes with a full size trio. So I already picked it up, but I just want another one. Because I love it. The one new one in limited edition is Dragon Mommy, which is this beautiful pink. It's so beautiful. Then it comes with the Fenty Glow, which I already have. You can never have too much Fenty Glow. It's one of the cream ones. And then there is the Heat. I don't like the Heat because this is the plumping one, this red cherry. It burns and stings my lips. And you might be thinking, why are you picking it up? I want to pick it up because I like the other 2 colors. I love Fenty lip balms. They're great to have. I love the pigmentation that you get. The color payoff is there. And so I'm planning to pick up a backup of that because Dragon Mommy is fire. Rihanna, please make it permanent. So in addition to that, I'm picking up the Lawless Forget the Lip Filler Plumping and Smoothing Lip Gloss in the color Lavender Sorbet. I also have it right here in my makeup vanity. This is also a really pretty color. This is really pretty pale pink. It's a clean line. I like lip products probably on the same level that I like blushes. And so I'm just using this opportunity during the sale just to stock up on some glosses that I love. And that's just one of them. The other lip related things are, one, I'm gonna pick up another Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Hot Cocoa. So that's the limited edition one. I only bought one, and normally I buy like 5 of the lip butter balms that are limited edition. This is another brown. I felt like we didn't need another brown, but why not? It's beautiful, so I'm gonna pick up another one. Lip butter balms are my absolute favorite. I will link my lip butter balm playlist at this point. I have 2 full videos about the lip butter balms, and then they're probably featured in almost all of my hauls, so I'll be sure to include those videos in case you want to check them out, because I go into way more depth on the lip butter balms. Okay, we're gonna shift gears now and talk about a couple lip liners, because I have 3 lip liners in my cart. We'll start first with the lip liner from Rare Beauty. I have the Rare Beauty Kind Words lip liner in my cart, and it's described as a rich chocolate color. I saw it on a video. I was influenced. I love a good brown nude pinky lip liner. That's usually my go-to, and I always like to just get more of them and compare them and see. You never know when you're gonna come across your new favorite lip liner, so I'm not opposed to trying something new. It's supposed to be long wearing and hydrating, which is right up my alley. It also has a matte finish, which is even better, cruelty-free and vegan. I think beyond that, that's pretty much just it. The hydration claim, the long wearing claim, and the matte claim were enough to just like have me sign up. And it's a rich chocolate. It's right up my alley. So I'm looking forward to trying that. In addition to that Rare Beauty lip liner, let's shift gears and actually talk about a Say lip liner, because this just kind of came. I was in Sephora the other day just trying to finalize my list. I don't know if y'all do this, but I go to Sephora even if I'm planning on purchasing online. Well, I wanted to finalize a couple colors of some products and came across this lip liner unexpectedly. So I was not influenced. I just saw it, checked it out, played with it in store, and decided that it was worth trying. Anyways, without further delay, this is the Say Beauty lip liner in the shade Tease, which is a warm plum brown. They describe their liners as having a matte finish. It doesn't say anything about being long wearing, So it's got a lot of hydration claims. It has some shea butter, some vitamin E ingredients to soften and smooth the lips. It felt like a dryer liner. We'll see in the haul if I end up getting it or not, but I like the color. You know what, it kind of reminds me a little bit of matte plum lip liner. We'll see how it compares, and we'll see if I end up picking it up, and we'll see if I like it. I like the color when I swatched it on my hand in the store, so what the heck, I threw it in my cart. Very last lip liner that I plan to pick up, and I'm looking at my cart and it says it's out of stock. Hopefully it is in stock in the store, so I definitely will have to go in store to pick this up. This is a Sephora Collection lip liner, which I'm so excited because I can get 30% off this lip liner. This is in the color Molasses. So apparently this is a cult favorite, so I'm excited to try Molasses. So Molasses 17 is described as a matte dark chocolate brown. I see on the swatches and on the model, it looks pretty dark. I will say it looks warm. It's definitely chocolate. It comes with a built-in sharpener. It doesn't say anything about it being long wearing. I figured it made sense to pick it up because it would be 30% off, and it's worth trying it out when you can get it on sale. I like that it's retractable, and so I thought I would throw it in my cart. So we shall see. Again, that's what I keep saying because I never know if I'm actually going to move forward with some of the stuff that I put in my cart. To be honest, I do get most of it. I would say probably 80% of the stuff in my cart I'll end up getting unless I have an epiphany and I'm like, you don't need to be on the overconsumption train because girl, you have so much makeup. Okay, let's shift gears now and talk about complexion products. I think I have only 2 complexion products. I have a foundation concealer stick, and then I have a concealer, and then a couple more things, and then we'll actually be ready to close this video out. So for complexion foundation stick, I want another one of the Merit Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Foundation and Concealer Stick. I almost could not get that out. I already have it. I recommended that you pick this up in my recommendations video. I have it in the color Amber, but I wanted to pick it up in a darker color so that I can use it as a bronzer contour. So I'm planning to pick it up in the color Cacao. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's nice, portable, really creamy, decent coverage complexion foundation stick. One of the reasons I recommended you pick it up in my video is just the fact that it can double as both concealer. And on those days where you don't have time or you don't want a full beat, the foundation sticks are a great go-to, especially because of the shape. So if you see the shape, it's pointed, it's round. I feel like it'll be really easy to carve out my nose. That's specifically the reason why I'm picking it up, because my only other bronzer slash contour stick is the Mario, the Makeup by Mario, and it's kind of big compared to that. Look how large that is. She big. So this, you can't, I usually use a brush, like I use a Patrick Todd brush and a couple of other brushes, but I want to get even more precise. So I thought that I would check out the Merit. I finalized that color yesterday when I was in Sephora, so I'm gonna pick that up. Okay, the next complexion product that I'm planning on picking up, which also was a last minute addition to my wish list, is the Saie Beauty Slip Tint Radiant All Over Concealer with Niacinamide. And I'm picking it up in the color 14 or 15, and I'll insert them on the screen somewhere. I like a real bright under eye. I want this almost exclusively for my under eye and maybe to carve out my brows, but I go bright under the eye. In fact, I'm gonna push the envelope even more, go brighter in this Saie concealer. It's supposed to be more of a radiant, natural finish concealer. They describe it as hydrating, offering medium coverage. They say it's long wearing and good for dark circles. For me, I don't always have the best of luck with hydrating concealers. I have to make sure that I really prep my under eyes and go in and set them with setting powder and finishing powder just to like seal it all in. But I figured I would give it a try. I like the Saie Beauty Dew Bronze Liquid Contour Bronzer, and so I thought, why not check it out? That makes 2 Saie Beauty products, actually. I didn't even realize that. I had the lip pencil and now I have the concealer. So let's shift gears now and talk about a setting powder. We'll see if I get this, because I feel like this setting powder was on my list in the spring and I didn't get it. I already have several of the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powders, but I thought I would pick it up this time in the color Blondie, even though it's been on my wish list forever. So I thought I would go ahead and pick it up. I love the Huda Beauty powders. They are so finely milled. They're very vibrant in terms of coverage. You get a lot of bang for your buck with the powders. Even though they say on Sephora's website that it offers medium coverage, I think you can really build it up to get to full coverage. And then it offers a matte finish. I'm just picking up this new shade. I currently have it in the pink shade, and then I have it in a peach shade. I have it in several shades. I'll insert it on the screen for you, but I thought I would go ahead and pick it up in Blondie. In particular, Blondie had more of a yellow undertone, and I'm looking for that more with my under eye powder because my concealers are more neutral. So I typically go with a peachy or a neutral concealer just because my undertone is neutral, and so I want to punch it up a little bit and make it pop a bit more. And so I thought maybe going with a yellow powder might actually help. Not sure. Okay, the very last setting powder that I want to pick up is from Laura Mercier, and it's a translucent setting powder in that pink color, which is called Tone Up Powder Pink. So I'm going to show you. I have two of the colors already. I have translucent honey, and then I just have plain translucent. The pink powder came out maybe earlier this year. I just haven't had a chance to pick it up. It's pretty similar to these powders, except it is offered in the pink color. Almost all of the brands over the last couple of years have introduced their pink setting powders, and so I thought I would give theirs a try since I'm so crazy over the Laura Mercier setting powders anyways. So this is supposed to be best for oily skin, long wearing, have vitamin C. The only skin type that is not marketed towards is those who have dry skin, but for the most part it's supposed to work for most skin types, which yay, because I have combination skin. Okay, the very last thing that I'm picking up is a setting spray, which is the One Size On Till Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. So I have this, I rave about this. I make the recommendation in my makeup recommendations video that you pick this up. I've hauled it before. I don't know if I need to say much more about it except for the fact that it comes in an aerosol can. It's heavy on the aerosol. Like, you feel like you're about to be choked out literally by the setting spray, but trust me, it is going to lock that makeup in place, and that is why I use this on the top of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish setting spray, but I always top it off with this. This is very popular, you know, ever since the world found out that apparently Beyonce uses it or used it at one point when she was on her last tour. I love it. I swear by it. They have a very large jumbo size that's temporarily available, and I plan to pick that up. So that is everything. So to the tune of a little bit over $1,300, that is what is on my wish list, i.e. currently in my cart. Again, we will see what I end up moving forward with. But if you are still here, thank you so much for rocking with me. Hit the thumbs up and like this video so I know to keep making these kind of videos, and stay tuned for the rest of my videos in this series. Next video will be my skincare recommendations, and then of course I'll do some hauls and try out these products that I pick up, especially the ones that are newer to me, so you can see what I think about them. And in the meantime, watch my Sephora playlist from the spring. I have a lot of goodies in there. Those videos were jam-packed, so check those videos out. I'll link them in the cards and in the description box, and until next time.